was renovated 2000 about I don't know. I think they thought that a lot of pilgrims will come and a lot of tourists, so they renovate like all old city. This is the house of metropolitan. He lives here, and the upper part is for guests. Here is a little church. Annunciation from Angel Gabriel to Holy Virgin Mary happened in the spring over there. She passed through this cave. This happened in 6 months pregnancy of Elizabeth with her son John Baptized. Christians celebrate this day in 25 of March, and the people lived like this. They lived in caves. They find some cave and they dig like little bit by little bit the whole spectrum of cave. There was not houses like today we have, and yeah, and we have the black parts of cave which annunciate to the heat where there was like cooking meals and this stuff. So Mary come from here and passed there to take the water. She saw Angel Gabriel. He told her that she will have son from Holy Spirit.
Because the time of Jesus before he was born, Herodes, the king Herodes, he heard there is one baby, he will be a king of the world, and he sent his soldiers, they start to kill the children, and by that Jesus and Mary and Joseph, they fought from Bethlehem to Nazareth, and they live in Nazareth 12 years. When they be 1 year, Jesus be here till 12 years, and they go way to Egypt.
Thank you. And also Angel Gabriel say that she should name her son Joshua, what means in Hebrew, the Joshua is salvation. This is Greek Orthodox Church of Annunciation. This is the spring where Mariam pulled the water from. This is Angel Gabriel and Mariam. He's telling her about that she will have son. And this is the spring where she put water from when this happened. Spring where Mariam pulled the water when Angel Gabriel told her that she will have son from Holy Spirit. It happened 6 months of Elizabeth pregnancy with John Baptized. Name of this place is Mary's Well. the well where she take water from, this water go also here, it pass, but now not. But it's written like don't drink water from it, but there is not water, like even if I want to, I can't. We are in Catholic Basilica of Annunciation. Here was Mariam house. Here we see door, and in this door are pictures from Old Testament explaining Eve take the apple from the tree. Here we see the snake, which is representing evil, and she gives this apple to Adam. Here men work very hard for bread. Woman very suffering, borning the child. Nuha and 40 days of rain. Here is the bird who take the olive tree and come to Nuha, that they know that this is ant. And here is Abraham sacrificed his son, but angels stop him. Now here we have New Testament. Maryam born Jesus. Here when they went to Egypt, Jesus worked very hard with Joseph, baptizing. He preached to the people. Crucifixion and raising from that, and he was bring to heaven. Annunciation, but both of Catholic and Orthodox know that here was also a house of the Mariam, but just for Orthodox the Annunciation was in different place. This is upper part of Church of Annunciation in Nazareth. So we are in Cathedral of Annunciation, and we find this in the yard. It's like Roman leftovers. It's very ancient. They find the places where the people lived for underground, where they dig the tunnels, because there was not houses like today. And these holes, they hide food and this stuff. So this is like archeological also. Nazareth is the biggest Arabic city. It have 60% of Arabs, and they are like 60,000. This is White Mosque. It's located in the Mosque Square, near to Old Market. This is Ottoman architecture. It's special for the pencil-shaped minaret and cream-colored walls. Constructions of the mosque was funded by Egyptian ruler Suleiman Pasha in the later half of 18th century and overseen by High Commissioner of Nazareth, Sheikh ̆Abdullāh al-Fahum. The mosque was completed between 1804 and 1808. Inside of the White Mosque, every mosque have carpet inside. That's why we need to take off our shoes. Every carpet is looked to make like different spots for people to pray. So every people have one spot. And when Imam speaks, he speaks in this wall. And the wall is designed to make the echo so that he don't need microphones when he's speaking. So that everybody here can hear him very clear. This is calligraphy. It's made to look very beautiful. Arabic letters to have like some beautiful like picture. Also calligraphy exists in another cultures like China, Japan and Persia. This is one of the oldest houses in Nazareth, which is in good condition now. The name of the house is Fauzi Azar, by the owner of this house. He used to have a hostel here, and now also he have hostel in Tel Aviv.
Azar family owns this house. It's an Arab Christian family here from Nazareth, that they lived here in Nazareth for many years. Back in 1980, there was a big fire in this house, and Fauzi Azar was alone in the house, and he tried to turn off the fire, and he ended up getting himself on fire and got himself very injured. Later on, 1 week after, he passed away, and his family, his 5 daughters and wife, they decided to move out from the house because the house wasn't in a good shape, and also they didn't feel well about being in the house. For many years, this house remained empty until the year 2000, where one Israeli traveler, his name was Mauzi, he decided to find a place to open a guest house inside of Israel. And while walking through Israel on the national trail of Israel, he walked through Nazareth. And he got interested in Nazareth as a place with a lot of history and a place that combines Christian religion, Islam, and also Jewish history. So he tried to find a place to open his guest house. He found the family that owns this house and asked him for permission to start this guest house. The family refused. They didn't like the idea. Him being a Jewish person who wants to take their house and open it as a business, they had really bad feelings about Jewish people, because Jewish people took their land when they occupied Palestine. And this is also why most of their family lives now as refugees outside of Palestine. They live in Syria in Lebanon, and some of them are abroad, overseas. Somehow, this Israeli guy convinced them that he's only interested in the house as a business, and he wants to bring it back to life. Somehow, one of the daughters of Fauzi Azar trusted him, and she told him, under one condition, you have to name this house Fauzi Azar, because Fauzi Azar didn't have any sons, so this was their way to continue their last name, their family name. And he agreed, and they've been working together for the last 10 years.
Fauzi Azar bring Salim from Lebanon, Lebanese artist, to paint the ceilings. He was painting all of this standing, and he gets from this every day one golden coin and one bottle of Arabic arak. Here is one hill from where Jesus jumped when somebody chased him. For more information, we go in this hill to discover what happened. Say about herself.
We should do it? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. You want me to do it with my phone? My
Yes.
phone is slow. Mount Precipice, or in Arabic, Jabal al-Qafza, also known as Mount of Precipitation, Mount of the Leap of the Lord, and Mount Kidumim, is located just outside the southern edge of Nazareth, 2 kilometers southwest of the modern city center. It is believed by many to be the site of the rejection of Jesus, described in Luke 4:29-30. The people of Nazareth, not accepting Jesus as the Messiah, tried to push him from the mountain, but he passed through the midst of them and went away. Archeological excavation in Qafza cave in the mountain found human remains whose estimated age is 100,000 years old. The human skeletons were associated with red ochre, which was found only alongside the bones, suggesting that the burials were symbolic in nature. Previous to this discovery, scientists believed that human symbolic reasoning evolved much later, about 50,000 years ago. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
Wait.
So this is this mountain. What, you should say something else?
Yes, and on 14th of May 2009, Pope Benedict gave a mass on the mountain during his visit to Israel. 40,000 people participated in the mass.
Yeah, that's very important information. They built some amphitheater or something, and they never used this since that day. Jesus leaped from Mount Precipice to Mount Tabor when people of Nazareth didn't accept him. This is Mount Tabor. Going in Qana. First miracle village. We arrived in Qana village. It's where Jesus performed his first miracle. He was in a wedding, and when everyone was already drunk, when they don't have the wine anymore, he ordered to full 12 baskets with water, and when they put this water in glass, it comes the best wine. and this might be one of the jars. I'm not sure. But these are very old stones and they are keeping it. Here was the house of the person whose wedding was. Now it's inside of the church, protected. It's not written in the Bible, but according to tradition, wedding was from Saint Simon. His name was Nathaniel before he came with Jesus. But after he go with Jesus, he become Simon. So he go with him, and his wife go with virgins like now. In this place was a synagogue. After synagogue, Byzantine church, and now is Church of First Miracle. Queen Helen make the first Byzantine church, where is Church of Miracle. And she also make a lot of church in Jerusalem, according to what happened there and something like this.